Good afternoon, everyone. We will do the comprehension as a last section. We'll start with the second section. Second section is close test. We need to fill in the blanks of the passage with the help of given options. Look at your investment portfolio. Try and get rid of dud. Dud means bad or useless. Try and get rid of your dud investments. Get rid of bad investments. That is mutual funds that haven't worked out, such as low dash traditional endowment insurance policies. Low dash traditional endowment insurance policies. Low descent. Descent is nothing but opposite. Dissent means oppose. Assent means agree, accept. So low dissent endowment plans, policies, not sure. Resist also nothing but oppose. Resist also nothing but oppose. How many of you love Pani Puri? Your parents must have warned you, do not eat Pani Puri in Hyderabad because Pani is not good. Your parents warned not to eat. But when you are going in front of your Pani Puri bandi, then it will tempt us. Pani Puri tempt us and you are resisting. You are opposing. No, I don't want to eat. I don't want it. But some part of your brain or heart will say, go and eat. Nothing will happen. Your mother is not here. Go and eat. So you're fighting, you're opposing. Resisting is that. Finally, you'll surrender, go and eat. Finally, you'll surrender to your temptation. Dispute is nothing but conflict, fighting, negative meaning. Protest. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost same meaning. Fighting, temptation. Opposite, odd man out, surrender. Yield, surrender. Yield has two meanings. One is surrender, another is productivity, crop yield. So they are low yielding endowment policies. So low yield means low productivity, low return producing. So low yielding traditional endowment insurance policies or other assets like gold to slash the amount owed. Start by dash. Before the blank, what is given by? What is the rule of any preposition? If any preposition is given in a sentence, after a preposition we require ing or noun. Now what is given before the blank? By is given. So in the blank I require ing or noun. This ing or noun is applicable for all prepositions. Start by dash your credit card dues. Start by paying ing, okay. Pay V1, paying okay. Pay V1, paying okay. So answer is 1, 3, 5. Start by credit card dues. Start by paying with credit card dues. Paying off, paying it. Paying at dues? No. Paying at some place. Pay the dues at the bank. This is wrong. Answer 1, 3. Paying with money. I paid it with money. I paid it with buffer money. I am paying it with the help of something. Answer is third option. Pay off. So start by paying your credit card dues or personal loans, as these are high cost loans, can lead you straight into a debt trap. Instead of taking it easy after this announcement of compound interest waiver, utilize all the resources to help you get out of the debt trap sooner and dash to your pre. Get out of your debt trap sooner and dash to your pre. Revert. Revert means go back. Go back to, yes. And advance to your pre. Stop to, no, stop to wrong, stop at. Halt at. 3, 4 not, 3, 5 not possible. Both carry same meaning. And both carry same preposition. Stop at some place. Halt at some place. And 2 and 4 same meaning. Advance, grow same meaning. Odd man out, first one is the answer. Get out of your debt trap sooner and revert to your pre-dash position. What is that pre-dash position? Pre-war position, we are talking about a person, credit card, gold, it is not war. Pre-activity position, pre-persistence. Persistence is nothing but continuance. You have some problem, you are fighting it continuously without quitting. Persisting is nothing but continue the process without quitting is called persistent. So continuing. 3, 4, same meaning. Answer is 1 or 5. Sorry, 2 or 5. Revert to your pre-activity position, revert to your pre-moratorium position. Answer. We're talking about bank, credit card, / debt trap. Answer is moratorium. Do you know moratorium? During COVID, when a national lockdown was imposed, nobody was working and nobody was earning money, especially the employees were not earning money, especially the private employees were not earning money. If they have any loans, how can they repay? EMI can they repay? If they don't have any salary, they can't repay. Then banks can give moratorium. Moratorium means inactive period, means where you can stop paying the EMIs. 2 months break will be given. The 2 months break of not paying home loan EMI is called moratorium. Like break for loans, all those things. So go back to your pre-moratorium position. For borrowers with large dues especially, it would be prudent. Prudent means wise, judgmental. Make principal prepayments periodically to erase the additional debt at that dash. Before that, what is given? Debt. So debt, we are talking about debt dash due to loan moratorium. Decline means going down, drop going down, accumulated means gathered. Topple, fall, crash, fall. If you observe 1, 2, 4, 5 synonyms, odd man out, third option is the right answer. Accumulated, debt accumulated, debt gathered. PQRS, we need to rearrange. Sometimes they give PQRS like this. Whichever sentence is starting with capital letter, that can be the first sentence. Sometimes, not all the time, remember. Sometimes this hint will be useful. What if all the sentences are starting with capital letter? This is not useful. This strategy is not going to help you. And the most important thing is this. Last ends with a full stop. Last sentence generally ends with full stop. Check how many sentences are ending with full stop. If only one sentence is ending with full stop, that is the last sentence, that is the answer for us. Now, which sentence? 2, finishing significant elections. S is the last according to the punctuation. Of course, we need to confirm it by reading it. S, Q wrong, yes okay, R wrong, Q wrong, P wrong, only S, second option. But let me read to before confirming. Q. US Democratic senators were putting the finishing pass. They're putting the finishing pass on a party line vote on Saturday to deliver a significant touches to a massive climate change and spending package that they expected to. Oh, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. QP, right? US Democratic senators were putting the finishing touches. They were putting the finishing touches to massive climate and spending package that they expected to, after 2 V1 or no, expect to pass on a party line vote on Saturday to deliver a significant victory. Correct order only. Now, which sentence is starting with capital letter? R is starting with capital letter, means Q. Ending is full stop. Which sentence is ending with full stop? S. So, which is starting with Q and ending with S? but let me read to confirm it. Republicans will likely seek to put forward a long, singular noun is needed, a long string of amendments. Okay, long string is nothing but series here, context wise. A long string of amendments to gum up the legislative. The IVE means adjective, we require a noun. The legislative works and force Democrats to take practically damaging votes. First option, right one. Starting capital, China capital, T capital, N not, S not. First is either P or Q. P or Q. What is the ending statement which is ending with full stop? R. Therefore, second will be the answer. But before marking the answer, we need to confirm. P. China continued its large-scale military exercises around which place? Around Taiwan on Saturday. A day after the People's Liberation Army sent a record number of military aircraft and naval vessels into areas around the island. Correct answer. Now we need to find out where is the grammatical error in any of the one parts. Grammatical error will be in one part of the sentence. We need to identify what is that one part. The passive traps of terrestrial butterworms consist of flat leaves covered of greasy sticky surface that are effective at catching crawling insects. Answer. Passive traps, okay, IVE, adjective, trap is noun, after article, adjective, noun, okay. Traps of terrestrial butterworms. So this is subject, preposition, subject. Obviously, based on first subject, we decide the verb traps consist of. First part is absolutely correct. So the traps consist of what? Flat leaves covered of a greasy sticky surface that are covered. Yeah, covered is there. Covered by surface. Covered with is not related here. Covered by a surface. Flat leaves covered by a greasy sticky surface that are effective at. No, surface is effective at. That whenever that comes in the middle of the sentence, if any verb is given after that, this verb is always decided based on the preceding word of that. If this is singular, take singular verb. If this is plural, take plural verb. Before that surface, we are talking about surface is effective at. Anyways, error is in the B part. Is it B or C? B. B or C? Yeah? I don't know what part. Next question. Tony B uses this electric approach to his subject to capture a vital dimension of human history that may be unobtainable by any other method. Tony B may be name of a singular person. That's the reason he is using yes or yes. Okay. This electric approach, that is singular, this is also correct. He uses this approach to his subject to capture 2v1, a vital dimension of human history that may unobtainable. If a word is ending with able, ible, what is it? Capable, possible, adjective. And what can I use after a modal verb? After any modal verb, V1 or be or have. So that may obtainable, wrong. After getting job, she may happy, wrong. She may be happy. Similarly, obtainable is objective, I require be. That may be obtainable is the right answer. We cannot directly take adjective after modal verb. If she doesn't get a job, she may sad, wrong. To balance the statement, we take the help of be form. She may be sad, she may be happy, she may be active, she may be dull, like that. They compare the business of selling exotic animals. Exotic is nothing but unique, special, rarely found. Exotic animals to drug trafficking, insisting that as long as the business is highly profitable, there will always be dealers. Answer. They compare the business of selling of exotic animals They compare this business to drug trafficking. I'm comparing this to that. I'm comparing this classroom to that classroom. I'm comparing this classroom with that classroom. Take with here rather than to. This is a phrase. Compared to is a phrase. You can use this directly. But I'm comparing this camera to that camera, not suitable. I'm comparing this camera with that camera. You can take that way. So they compare the business of selling exotic animals with drug trafficking and insisting means forcing that as long as the business is highly profitable, there will always be dealers. Second part, B, contains error. Now sentence starters. This is one particular sentence context, means whatever the meaning we get from the given two sentences, same meaning I need if I start with these starters. 28 persons were killed in gun battle last June at Mathura's park on Thursday. So what happened? These 28 fellows were killed in this gun battle on Thursday. The Allahabad High Court ordered a CBI probe into this incident. Something bad happened, 28 people killed. So Allahabad High Court ordered some investigation, CBI probe. The Allahabad, if a sentence is starting as it is like this, you can take directly without any doubt. Sometimes they'll give 28 persons. So look at A and C. You can take directly A and C. With this I can start and end. With this I can start and end. Like this. The Allahabad High Court ordered a CBI into the incident where 28 persons were killed in gun battle last June at Mathura's park on Thursday. You can take this. And 28 persons as it is you can take. So my question is, can we take B or not? A CBI probe was ordered by Allahabad High Court into the incident where 28 persons were killed in gun battle. We can take B also. Take A, B, C. Do we have A, B, C? Fifth option, all. All can be used as starters to get the same meaning. Sudhin Mathur has been elevated to highest positions. Elevated means increased to the highest post of MD of Motorola Mobility by Lenovo Mobiles Business Group. So this fellow got promotion of MD position in that company. The company has also inducted him as a full-time director on Motorola Mobility Board. He has got two positions. One is MD, later on full-time director also. Now both are positive sentences. Lenovo Mobile Business Group. Can I take this? See what is given here. Sudhin Mathur and Lenovo Mobile Business Group. This is given in passive voice. Sudhin Mathur has been elevated by Lenovo Mobile Business Group. I can interchange like active voice. Lenovo Mobile Business elevated Sudhin Mathur to the post of MD of Motorola Mobility. Yes, I can take. And despite, whenever we are taking despite, positive, negative, positive combination happens. Despite vachinappudu contrast statements ni kalputamu. Despite kaani, in spite of kaani. B is not possible because given two sentences are both positive only. B not suitable. Let's check C. And we don't have AC. A and C combination is not there. You can take directly A. Because A directly active to passive, means passive is given in the question. You are converting it into active, take A. To encourage the use of commercial vehicles for city transport, the government is working on a scheme. To encourage the use of commercial vehicles, they want to encourage the use of commercial vehicles for city transport. What is the government? Government is working on a particular scheme. The scheme will remove all unnecessary permits needed to run commercial vehicles. So what does this scheme do? This scheme will remove unnecessary permissions. See, sentences starting with this second sentence you can take directly. The scheme will remove all unnecessary permits needed to run vehicles. Okay. The government is working. See, the government is working on a scheme to encourage. This is also okay. The use of commercial vehicles for city transports. No, this is not suitable. AB, and we do not have AB. What shall we take? AB is not there. Both possibility is there, but AB is not there. What shall we do? Shall we take 1 or 2 or 5? Possibility is there, we cannot take none. 1 or 2, best option. Best option, what will you take? C, yeah? C suitable avadu. దీంతో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే కనెక్ట్ అవ్వదు. ద ఎంకరేజ్ ద యూజ్ ఆఫ్ కమర్షియల్ వెహికల్స్ ఫర్ సిటీ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ టు బి ఎంకరేజ్డ్ బై ద గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఇస్ వర్కింగ్. A, B both are given. Since this is already given as it is, take B. Now column 1, column 2 we need to combine. New studies of the makeup of worlds orbiting two different stars. Orbiting two different stars engaged in a delicate orbital dance, maybe. Two different stars show a wide range of planetary, maybe. Two different stars knocking. I am not sure, I am not getting A order. Let me check next. The planets are packed in so close to their stars that most are. The planets most are engaged in delicate orbital dance called a resonance chain, maybe. R show grammatically wrong. B, E, elimination can happen. Now, the planets are packed in so close to their stars that most are knocking a planet even slightly off its orbit. Okay, so we can take B, D or B, F. B, D, B, F, B, D, B, D, B, F, B, F. Oh my God, almost all. Let me check C. Resonance chains are fragile. Fragile means weak, easily broken, delicate, vulnerable. Resonance chains are weak arrangements and engaged in delicate orbital dance called resonance chains. CD not possible. Already resonance chains you are telling. Why will you call that definition? CD not possible. Resonance chains are weak engagements and show a wide range of planetary possibilities. Okay. Resonance chains are fragile arrangements and knocking. CECF. CECF is given. CF is given. CE is not given. So CF possibility is there. Can we take BD? The planets are packed in so close to their stars that most are engaged in. Okay. AE. New studies of the makeup of worlds orbiting two different stars show a wide range of planetary positions. Take first option, BD, AE, CF. At a very short time scales, matter can act differently from how it behaves in everyday life. Matter can act very differently from. After from is a preposition. Any preposition rule is ing or noun. Differently from predicting how far water samples will act under similar conditions. Okay. Differently from for, no. Maybe AD or AE. For me, AE appears more relevant. Understanding of how superheated water behaves will be valuable for how it behaves in everyday life. Okay. For predicting how water samples. Okay. For not possible. Again, BD, BE. Powerful X-ray lasers are promising for probing how it behaves. Probing means inquiry, investigation. Probing, predicting, no. Probing for atmospheric aerosols, not sure. Let's check AD, AE, BD, BE. AE is there, AE is there, AD is there. Now BE, BD, BD is there, BF, no. So, except third, you can take others I guess. So, is it AE or F? At very short time scales, matter can act differently. We are talking about matter now. Matter can act differently from how it behaves in everyday life. It can act very differently from predicting how water samples will act under similar conditions. Maybe AE is okay, but AE, let me check B. Understanding of how superheated water behaves will be valuable for how it. Can I pair this BD? Understanding of how superheated wave behaves. Superheated wave ఎలా అయితే బిహేవ్ చేస్తుందో దాని అండర్స్టాండింగ్ చాలా వాల్యుబుల్. ఫర్ వాట్? ఫర్ హౌ ఇట్ బిహేవ్స్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీడే లైఫ్. కెన్ ఐ కంపేర్ BD or BE? Will be valuable for predicting how water samples will act under similar conditions. Now similar conditions, super hot wave. So BD or BE? If BD means second or fifth, BE means 4. Answer 2 for 5. How it behaves. So what shall we take? 2, 4. AFCE. Can we take CE? Powerful X-ray lasers are promising for probing predicting. Probing predicting, CE not possible. Fourth option. Among the biggest questions for climate change forecasters, see them operated. Change forecasters, the oceans. Estimate. I'm not sure about it. A strategy for understanding how aerosols and clouds interact. Can, after can V1, can see them operated, can oceans, can overestimated. We can take BD or BF. Strategy for understanding how aerosols and clouds interact, can see them operated powers at powers solo. They interact, can overestimate the cooling ability. It can be BD or BF. I'm reading C. Exhaust. Exhaust means smoke, especially, or any industrial gases kind of thing. Exhaust, belch out. Belch out means go out. Exhaust, belch out of massive cargo ships. Crossing sea, crossing the oceans, crossing estimate. Crossing the oceans is more suitable. CE for sure. So crossing the oceans can form these bright lines of clouds. CE. Answer 2 or 4? 2 or 4. Is it BF? A strategy for understanding how aerosols and clouds interact, can overestimate the cooling ability of pollution generated clouds, or is it AF? Among the biggest questions for climate change forecasters, overestimate the cooling ability of pollution generated. AF is not that related. They can take second option, BF and CE. Now we need to find out wrongly spelled word or inappropriate word. Torturing abdomen, lose consciousness. This is V1. This is adjective. This is noun. Lose, lose, loss. And 2 is given to lose consciousness. So here I require LOSE. To lose consciousness, C is the answer. Proceed, plague, evidence, retrospective, all appear okay in terms of spelling. Let me check inappropriate word. Mortality. Mortality means a death rate. Mortality among rats is said to precede the appearance of human plague. Precede. Precede means happen before. Before human plague, there was a lot of death ratio in rats. So death ratio in rats happened before human plague. That is the meaning. It is precede, not proceed. Technique, okay, spelling, vocalizing, allowed visual. Spelling wise, okay, let me read. In the second case, the technique of reading without preposition, without vocalizing, allowed for fast reading in a new visual way. All appear correct. Fifth option. Double fillers. It is thus that in the present system there is neither justice nor dash to law. I'm not sure about first blank. I'm just going to the second blank directly because neither justice. Before, after neither justice is there. After nor, I require a similar kind of word, justice kind of word that should take preposition. Proactive to, okay. Respect to law, subject to law, adherence, concept to wrong. Answer 1, 2, 3, 4. It is disgusting that, shameful that, unethical that, unfortunate that there is neither justice nor dash to law. You know, proactive. Taking first step is called proactive. Like being a leader. If some accident happens, some people go fast, some people wait and see. People who go and help, they are proactive people. Respect, with respect to one phrase, and show respect should be there here. Show respect to, give respect to, not possible. Answer 3 or 4. Present system lo justice ledu. Alane daniki neither justice nor subject to law, neither justice nor adherence to law. Adherence means following. Strictly following rules and regulations is called adherence. Adhere. So 3 or 4, what is the right answer? Answer 4th option. The war will have far-reaching dash, far-reaching implications, consequences. Both carry same meaning. Implications and consequences and after effects. Far-reaching spell objective destruction for the dash region, distant region, entire region, diverse region, across region. Wrong. This is a preposition. Disturbed region, maybe. Answer 1, 2, 5. Answer. War will aim a chance in the, because of war there will be far-reaching implications, consequences, destruction. For the distant, distant means far, no. Entire region, okay. Disturbed region, maybe. Answer to 5. Second option. Have you done the comprehension passage? Question number 1. If you have done, show me the answers, or if not, let's skip. What do you say? Shall we skip? Then show me the answers. What was the first indicator of rough weather according to the passage? Rough weather ante ekkada ichchadu passage prakaram. First paragraph, second paragraph, or third paragraph? Second, na? Second, na? Yes or no? Or third? First, second, third. Where is that? Second paragraph, which line? This one. The first portion of the journey, that is about 1 lakh. Is it 1 lakh only? 1,05,000 kilometers up to Cape Town, passed off very enjoyably. On the second day out of Cape Town, they started to encounter strong windstorms. Windstorms did not worry about the narrator, but the height of the waves was alarming. Alarming means shocking. The height of the waves was shocking, up to 15 meters above that was as high as main mast. So on the 20th of December, the rider ship reaches in the southern Indian Ocean. That was about 3,500 kilometers to east of Cape Town. Family welcome. The waves were alarming up to 17 meters or 15 meters above. What is given here? 15 meters. First one false. Not correct. They encountered strong winds on the second day out of Cape Town. Yes, no. At the dawn of the day, the waves were very enormous. Terrific explosion shook the wave walker. Answer. Answer. Again, take second option. What measures did they take to counter this prolonged experience? What was a preventive step? What did they take? Which paragraph? Precautions. Unfriendly weather and massive waves forced the sailors to slow down the speed of the ship, drop the storm jib, and take various other precautions, such as the risk was so obvious. Obvious means clear, that the sailors accomplished a life raft drill, attached the lifeline boats and life jackets. He forced the sailors to raise the speed? No. Dropped the storm jib and accomplished the life raft drift, attached the lifeline boats and life jackets? Okay. Narrator and his sailors had a comprehensive first aid kit. Author somehow managed to cover the canvas across the ship's gaps? No. They decided to stay off. Answer, again second option. From which place to which other places sailing was set? Where is it? Is it first one? They started their journey from Plymouth in England to duplicate the round the world journey made 200 years ago by Captain James Cook. They took the trip in their professionally designed ship named the Wave Walker, accompanied by 2 sailors. Larry Vigil, who was an American sailor, Swiss, to tackle one of the world's coarsest oceans. And the dash, see, from Plymouth, England to Southern Indian Ocean. Answer, England to this or Plymouth to end of the England? Answer 1 or 4? Fourth option. Who inspired the narrator to go on a voyage? Already 200 years back somebody did it. They want to duplicate, means they want to do it again, the round world journey made 200 years ago by Captain James Cook. So they've taken inspiration from this. Answer third option. We are not afraid to die as spoken by whom? Where is it? Last. So who said this? The night was cold. Larry and Herb started pumping out water from the ship. The author somehow managed to cover the canvas across the gaps to stop the water from entering into the ship. Sue and John got heavily injured. He said, we were not afraid to die if they were all together. Kalisi unte chavadanikena bayam ledu antunnadu. So who said that, author or John? Sue means female, John can be male. Author or John? Line said by narrator's wife. He annadu narrator wife ela avutundi. Line said by narrator's 6-year-old son Jonathan. Okay. Said by narrator's 7-year-old daughter Suzanne. No. Two sailors ante they ravali. Answer 2 or 5? Second option. According to passage, what were the difficulties that they faced that night? That night they faced difficulty to adjust the conditions in safe, concise manner. The wave walker was about to overturn. Night was bitterly cold and started pumping out water from the ship. Yes. Injuries and illness to crew or personnel going abroad. 3, 4, 5. Answer. Third option. Massive. Something big is called a massive. Massive waves. Common, weak, enormous, limited, and last one stately. Answer. Same meaning is asked, answer is enormous. Enormous means something big. Fill in the blank. The narrator describes a particular part of his journey in the Southern Indian Ocean. It describes the extreme dash and skill exhibited by Jordan Cook. The extreme dash and skill. Skill is a positive. I need some positive word in the blank. The extreme dash and skill exhibited by this Gordon Cook. Extreme humility. Humility is nothing but down to earth modesty, not arrogant, not ego. Irresolution, negative. Irresolution means not able to decide. Negative meaning. Bravery, positive. Intrepidity also positive. Intrepid, bravery generally synonyms, but intrepidity means taking unnecessary, illogical risks also. Are you brave? For example, I'm asking, are you brave? Yes. Can you sleep on the railway track? This is called intrepidity. Sir, I am strong, I can jump from top floor. This is intrepidity. Brave only, intrepidity. It's kind of foolish. 3 were actually synonyms. And coward is negative. Coward is opposite is bravery. Answer 3 or 4. Third one, the extreme bravery and skill showed by the Gordon cook. That's all for now. Thank you for your participation.